Hey, what's up, y'all? Let's get into some stuff today on this gloomy Sunday. It's been raining it's been raining since yesterday. It ain't non-stop yet. But let's get down. Let's get into some topics we got on this good messy rainy Sunday. So let's start off with Ray J and Princess. So Ray J ended up getting himself arrested because Princess called the police. He was attained while the police figured out what was going on. So apparently he came to the residence of Princess and they ended up getting into a heated argument where it got a little he got a little aggressive to the point where she called the police and stuff. So yeah, I wish they figured out what they gonna do. Girl, if this man is no good, this man is, you don't care about him and all this stuff, but you out here slapping heifers left and right for this man because these supposed to be your friends and so forth. Girl, leave him. It's like, write the papers up and leave him. But y'all like this toxicity, that relationship that you and him have. Y'all both got issues. Y'all both need to go to therapy and figure out what's going on with both of y'all, individually and together. Fix it, cause them two kids, oh Lord, they screwed. They screwed all the way around. But let's move on past Mr. Ray J and Princess. Let's move on to Dr. Heavenly from Married to Medicine. So she came out to apologize to the housewives of Atlanta, after this big old back and forth they've been doing with, you had Toya, you had Simone. So she came to apologize and all that stuff on their behalf, and I went, girl, bye. I don't care. I said, I don't care. I don't care. I said, at this point, it means nothing to me. It don't. Y'all make no sense. All because Phaedra left. Phaedra didn't show up to the reunion. And y'all got all this. Come on now. You just made Atlanta more interesting to watch. Figure that out. But moving on past them, let's move on to the next topic, y'all. We got Boosie, badass. So Boosie ended up on Jason Lee's show, where they got into a couple of things, but the one thing that stuck out to me, Boosie said he does not allow his teenagers to smoke weed because that leads to other drugs. He's a strict parent. I said, oh, but it was okay to get your underage son to have adult relations with a grown woman. Figure that out. I said, like, that don't make no sense. You strict on them not smoking a little kush, but they allowed to partake. Well, your boys are, because you want them to be real men in your so-called language of being heterosexual world. That's what you want. That's what you identify as. So that's what went on there on the Jason Lee thing. So let's move on past that. Let's move on to the United States Secretary of State. So apparently, Mark Rubio then banned the ambassador of South Africa because he allegedly accused him of doing race baiting. He said he's no longer allowed in our great country. I said, when did we become great again? Oh, because the new administration is in office. Okay. So he never explained how South Africa ambassador was doing some sort of race baiting. It never explained, even in the article, what that was and how this was going on. And I don't know. I said, I'm looking for it. I'm like, where is it? Well, it was never explained. But hey, everybody in the chat, how y'all doing? How y'all day going so far? No one is watching. Girl, girl, whoever. I don't care who ain't watching. I'm doing me. That's what matters. So moving on. So that's what's going on there. Let's move on to DDG. So DDG and his son Halo, he did went live and they didn't reunited, and it feels really good for him. So he didn't went live on his live stream showing that Halo, and then came and see him, and he all excited and all this good stuff. I'm like, okay. Then he get on and say that he ain't got. After that, he ended up saying he ain't got quality time. He don't have a say so in how much time he get to spend with his son. I said, here we go again. I said, you just said you ain't had much without the child. You've been trying to, but now it's like, sir, if the issues you are having keep coming up, just go to court and get it on paper. Get the time that you want to have with your child. Please. I'm tired. I am. I'm tired of the cycle. You keep bringing this to us. Haley ain't even studying this. But let's move on. Let's move on to the representative Maxine Walters. So she ended up doing a little press conference or whatever, and she said that she believes that Donald Trump is. She worried that Donald Trump is almost close to creating a civil war. Do y'all believe that he is? I kind of, the way things is going and the way that he is dismantling a lot of things that we the people actually do need to help us do our day-to-day, even with the education, they trying to shut that down, and they shutting down everything that really helps us out. There will be a civil war. I hope that there's not, but who knows? Time will only tell. So let's move on past that. Let's move on to so Diddy's lawyer is out here saying that CNN had destroyed the footage of him and Cassie, where he dragged her and everything else under the sun in the hotel. He said they didn't destroyed it and alternated it, and it should be thrown out of this criminal trial. I said no, it shouldn't. I said, how's it been alternated and everything else when multiples news places had it? But they're gonna do what they do to try to save their client. That's what that is. So let's move on to the next, and we got Offset. So Offset ended up going to a dispensary. He pulled up about 9:30, and as he was trying to enter, the security guard said you couldn't get in because you ain't got no ID. So apparently he said he was getting ready to show his ID, but that ain't what went down. He said that they spit it on him and he swung. I don't know, because now the security guard is pressing charges. I said, you just keep getting yourself in some mess. Like, if you didn't have ID, you knew you was going to get you some. You knew you was going to pick you up some stuff, and you knew your ID should have been the first thing when you walked up. Showed your ID. You thought because who you are, you was gonna get in. That's not how that goes with them places. They very strict on the rules and regulations because they can be shut down at any moment. So you take your chances. What else do I got for y'all? See, that's all I got, but let me see what's going on in the chat before I get up out of here. See what y'all talking about, how y'all doing, and what's the tea in here. Say Mason. Mason, 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 Mason. If that makes you happy, Mason. Okay. That shirt is fly. Thank you. It's your boy Paul. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a nice day, y'all, and I get back at you. Like, share, subscribe, and join the channel. Bye, y'all.